For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabo Final 4 TCG match with Garchomp EX. I'm a bit frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. I was writing a piece on my website and I guess it's kind of hard to explain how things can go, you know, with the mechanics and stuff when you try and go back and then it deletes the whole thing. Whatever, the point is something went wrong and I lost a piece of what I wrote and it really pissed me off. The automatic saving feature too, where it just saves automatically. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse. It's great when something goes wrong and then your shit got saved. But then when you do something and you want to go back and then it automatically saves and you can't go back, then it's also a curse. But anyway, enough about that. Let's focus on the match here. Open up with my Roselia and I got a Gibble down already. No supporter, but I got the rare candy. And that is the good thing of Garchomp, as I've said before. If you're in with a low hand size, your opponent IONOs, or you just don't have a supporter, if you can just attack with Garchomp's first attack, then you can draw cards that way too, and it could save you. So we're playing against the Dragapult, the #1 deck that I hate, because of all the spread damage it does on Pokemon with very low HP as it is. I suppose the plus side of Destined Rivals and even Journey Together is that it almost seems like they're doing everything they can to make Pokemon and cards that counter Dragapult. Clefairy is a prime example from Journey Together, but it just seems like a lot of the SP themed decks of this set, they just counter him in a way. I mean, when you really think about it, something like Garchomp, it's got better HP and free retreat too. In terms of stats, at least, it outclasses it. I guess Dragapult doesn't have a weakness, so it still has something. But it's got better stats, and with just 2 Roselias, you get an easy 1-hit KO, the biggest nightmare of the guy. So hopefully we can do that. Get my 2 Roselias and then one-shot these Dragapults. Bitch-ass Pokemon. Okay, so it's going to go for the Evolution TM play, and it's got Charmander down. Charizard again. Could be a pain in the ass. But yeah, with the boosted HP, like for example, the tool you can put on the Cynthia Pokemon to boost your HP even further, once again, it's almost like it's something to counter or make Dragapult's life harder. You know, bigger HP, it means it's harder to kill with your little spread. Alright, so here goes. We're gonna get the Garchomp out. I'm gonna have to sacrifice an energy here to retreat, but we gotta go for it. I mean, I'm gonna attack, kill this thing with the energy, and then draw 6 cards too. So, can't ask for better. So, Corkscrew Dive. And we're in a very good position already. I like that I killed this thing and he lost the energy too, because the attachments are important for Dragapult too. They got the little A-Spec, of course, to make shit faster, and then the Crispin supporter if they use that. But those manual attachments are important. If we just can get rid of them, it can mean a lot. So Charizard is going to be able to just back him up now. Unlike Dragapult, this Pokemon is very self-sufficient. You just evolve and get energy, so you're good. And then in this particular situation where he just needs to put pressure, I guess quickly, since I'm putting pressure already, it's going to work out. Now with 3 Roserades, I still one-shot this thing. But will we be able to get them? I mean, I got to get all 3. When I had 4, maybe it could have been more possible, but now that I just got 3 in the deck, it won't be so easy. I mean, you just got to get everybody. I got 1 in hand. I guess if I get Goodbye, I can get another one, but then what? So he's running Mimikyu too. Okay, it's a good thing I got those Spirit Tombs, as I've said, in the deck profile. It could come in. So he attacked for 210. I did see him add that A-Spec damage boost in, but he didn't play it down. I don't mind that, to be honest. It can be a bit of a problem with the Charizard, as it's going to be able to get in the range to kill me easier, but eventually after I get more prizes. But I just happy to know that Dragapult can't use the other aspect to attack quicker. So we're going to evolve into the Roserade, and do I play the Gibble down, or do I just leave that spot open for Spiritomb now that I know he played down the Mimikyu? I'm just going to play it down, and we'll see from there. I need to draw as many cards as I can with Youngster here. So go for it, and I didn't really see shit as to be expected. You're not just going to draw 5 cards and see everything you need from like a 40 card deck. I mean, it would have been good if I saw a Gabite to get another Roserade, but even that wouldn't be enough. So hit the dude for 130, and I'm still in a decent enough position. I used up my A-Spec, get that out of the way, and just healed all the damage. So he needs to just make 2 more attacks on me to kill me. Once again, start from the beginning. So I want to say I'm in a leading position here. These decks, they're always going to be nasty because of all the crazy spread damage they can do, and you never know what can happen. So I hate that, but if I can just keep on, hold on in a decent position, I think I can overpower this deck. As I've said, Garchomp has a lot of things going against Dragapult that it doesn't appreciate, like these tools boosting my HP. I got 2 more I can put down on something that's going to be close to dying or something, like Roserade even. We have options as well. But it's almost like you get an inferiority complex no matter what you run because of how dominant this Dragapult has been. You just think, man, is it going to be enough to destroy this deck? Okay, so it hits me for 210 once again. Evolving into another Charizard. At this point, will he even bother with the Dragapult? I mean, I guess he will. But it's just not really the favorable Pokemon, it seems, right now. So I'm kind of in an awkward position here. I can't do a lot of cards with Iris, but then if I use Arven, I don't really get much either. I am going to gamble it here. I'm just going to draw 2 cards. And I do see the Gabite. It's whatever, I guess. I'll use this to get the other Gabite, and then I can get a Roserade. I mean, I really would have liked to kill this thing without having to just go for the big attack since I softened it up, but it's kind of too late for that. We'll have to. So, just gonna have to go for it. I'll lose all the energies, but I mean, this Garchomp got me 3 prizes in a way, so good enough, I suppose. I got a 3 prize lead, and I'm still in a pretty good position, I'd say. It is unfortunate though. I mean, I would have liked to just kill the Charizard, get like a 1-shot on it while it comes fresh. It would have been possible had our cards worked different, or got used differently. Alrighty. Of course, if I get the 3rd Roselia, I can also just 2-shot it, just use the first attack and then split my energies around. And then make sure when the Dragapult comes out, I can 1-shot it. That works out too. Bum. Another Charmander. Damn, I'm low in energy too, because I'm eating bullshit all the time. Instead of cooking proper meals. Damn. So what's it gonna be? I think he spread the energies around, he put the Psychic on the Drippy. Okay. And 320. Charizard doing some really high damage here. So now I gotta have a Toulon if I'm gonna use the Garchomp. But actually, you know what? Not really. Because we got 330 HP. It's pretty insane when you think about it. 330 HP plus for retreat. Power creep is a real thing, my friends. It's real. Like, seriously. You think about like when the Scarlet and Violet era started and we're seeing the stage 2 Pokemon, you wouldn't see like 330 HP and free retreat. No way. You probably wouldn't even see 330 HP and 1 retreat. They'd usually have like 2. I'm pretty sure like maybe Magnezone EX has 2. Gardevoir has 310 HP, double retreat. What else? Thinking of like older Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. Like, you wouldn't get this. 330 and free retreat. Charizard even. Anyway, so what are we gonna do here? I got all the Roserades out. Got the Garchomp out too. And I got the Spiritomb down ready to counter the Mimikyu. So I'm just trying to calculate shit, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do live. I don't need to put the tool on, but I don't know, should I just... I did put in the active in the end. I'm going for 190. I guess you never know what he would do. I don't think he can do anything. He didn't even get any Duskulls down. Probably doesn't run that. I just put in the active anyway. It's just always sometimes I'm thinking, what's the correct play to do? Put it on the active Garchomp, the other Garchomp, put it on a Roserade maybe, or just not use it at all. You know, the way the math works, he is going to hit me for 320, so even with the tool, I wouldn't die. But anyway, put it on the active. We'll see what he does. He has not taken, or actually no, he did take 2 prizes. But this Charizard is pretty hurt. If he decides to retreat it, I'll Boss's order it later. But it's just gonna come down me killing this thing, and then what else? Going for a one-shot. Just attach 2 energies on the Garchomp, he can kill anything with the Roserades. It's pretty nice pressure, and my opponent knows it. Yeah, this deck is just, if you set it up and it doesn't break, it's so aggressive and all the damage it can do, thanks to the Roserades, that it just puts your position in awkward spots. Like, this guy knows that if something dies, he can't even use an EX, because with 2 energies, a Garchomp finishes it off. So, what he did, he decided to kill the Roserade, didn't even bother with the Spiritomb, and that only gets you 1 prize. And it doesn't matter, actually, because even if I hit you for 160, you're still dead. So he made a pretty big misplay here, I want to say. You're still killed. I'm just going to get the other Spiritomb down, so there's no more tricks. We're not going to get any other Roserades out. So use the Ultra Ball to get rid of some unnecessary stuff and go for that youngster. Okay. Just energies and the boss's orders is all that I want to see, and I'm good. So this Charizard is out. And yeah, I didn't understand why he decided to kill the Roserade. That didn't accomplish anything. With 2 Roserades, Dragapult still dies. I guess if he decides to use another Charizard, no. But then, I mean, I attached the other fighting, I one-shot you anyway, so I don't know, he would have to pull another Roserade for that maybe to amount to something. Actually, no, wait a minute. With 2 Roserades, yeah, I just do 320, so I wouldn't be able to kill the dude. But he's in that awkward 3 prize range now. So even if an EX dies, he doesn't win. I don't know, man. I don't think it was wise of him to kill the Roserade. I guess it helped in some ways, but should have just killed the Garchomp. So at one prize, the Charizard is doing the max damage it can do. But with my tool, I survive. And he's gonna go for the Mimikyu and just try and stall. Man, he drew up all that shit and he couldn't get the Dragapult EX out. Anyway, so what I'm just gonna be doing right now, I can't do anything. I mean, if I know, I'm just gonna hurt myself. I can't use the Iris, we have too many cards, unfortunately. And if I attack, I don't do anything. So we're just gonna have to slowly wait and top deck our way into the boss's orders. Or see if he does something else. I need to draw some stuff to get rid of stuff from my hand to use Iris. Or just draw a different supporter. I'm looking pretty good though. I mean, I got energy spread around. If he evolves into the Dragapult, you know, he can't really do shit. He would have to just commit to killing more Roserades, like use another boss's orders to kill another Roserade, and then I can't one-shot the Dragapult. So the Featherbird, I got that a bit too late, didn't you? I'm not attacking now, so you can't use it to draw. I don't know why you would be having so much difficulty seeing the stage 2. You do run it, right? I mean, do you just run the little guys for draw? No, he's got psychic energies. But it went through the whole game not seeing or playing the Dragapult EX. So where do I put my other fighting energy? That's a good question. I guess I'll put it on the other Spiritomb. I don't want to just leave it in hand. But at the same time, when you play him, you never know what can happen. So again, just another turn of not doing anything. Gotta wait until we top deck our shit. So rare candy. Another Charizard. You know, if he hits me for a lot of damage with that, I just use the Spiritomb and win. So I don't know what he's thinking. He did only get one from the deck. Another Dracloak down. Damn annoying Pokemon. If you think about how broken Dragapult EX is, it's bad enough. They had to give him a useful stage 1 too. That lets you draw cards to make it more consistent. And he went for a research discarding shitloads of cards. I don't know why. And just put the manual on the Mimikyu. What? I don't get it. I guess he didn't read what Spiritomb does, or he doesn't care. All I gotta do now is just retreat, use the Spiritomb, and then I win. Simple. So we got the GG against my #1 hated deck, Dragapult. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What